Welcome back to our channel, guys. As our promise, now we will continue to discuss about anime with the best storyline. Well, here is the list of anime with the best storyline part 2. Check this out. Continue from number 5, Ansatsu Kyoshitsu, or commonly called The Assassination Classroom. This anime is divided into 2 seasons, where in the season 2 it will dig deeper into the past of the protagonist, Koro-sensei. Ansatsu Kyoshitsu is an action comedy manga series written and illustrated by Yusei Matsi and has been published in Weekly Shonen Jump magazine since 2012. Starting when the moon was destroyed by an octopus-shaped creature whose next target is the Earth. However, he will postpone the destruction by being given the opportunity to teach as a teacher in Class 3E at Kunugikaoka Middle School. Students there are assigned to kill Koro-sensei, the creature, before he destroys the Earth. While waiting for the Earth to be destroyed, Koro-sensei will teach the class as well as teach the students killing techniques. The anime that is presented with comedy and action makes this anime very interesting. Also, it is very surprising that the unexpected storyline starting from Itona Hirobe's background to Kaede Ayano will be discussed thoroughly. For the ending itself, this anime is one of the best I've ever watched. Number 4, Akame ga Kill. Although it is titled Akame, the story of this anime will center on Tatsumi, a child from a village who travels to the capital city and finds out the secret of the capital's rudeness. Disappointed by the fact that the capital city has been damaged, Tatsumi chooses to join a rebel group called Nightweight to destroy the capital city. This anime has something unique in the storyline. Even though this anime is adapted from the manga by Tashiro Tetsuya, the story and arc will be different between the manga and the anime. Well, the anime itself will have an original ending different from the manga ending. Although several comedy scenes are inserted, the storyline of this anime will test emotion and actually is quite dark. In this anime, it also shows intense and epic battle between protagonist and antagonist characters, which will inevitably lead to quite epic core scenes. Maybe one flaw in this anime, why the waifu Chelsea has to end in a very tragic way. Anyone can explain this, please? Move on to number 3, there is Shingeki no Kyojin, or Attack on Titans. This anime tells the story of giants, or commonly called titans, based on the shonen manga series written and illustrated by Hajime Isayama. The story sets when humanity lives in an area surrounded by a large wall which aims to protect them from giant man-eating creatures known as titans. The plot is one of the anime with dark nuance, as it tells the story about Eren Yeager together with his adopted sister Mikasa Arkman and his best friend Armin Aulard, who join the royal force to fight the titans. Perhaps, at the first glance, the core of the story plot only contains human battles for survival against the titans. But if you have watched the first season, you will definitely be curious about the mysteries that exist and want to continue to watch the season 2 and so on. Yes, this anime does have a storyline and plot twist that is very unexpected in each episode. And also, the timeline given will go back and forth according to what is being discussed, starting from discussing the history of Maria's Wall and the origins of the Titans that will be discussed in a slow concept and full of dark mystery. In number 2, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. It tells the story of 2 brothers' journey in searching for the truth of life. This anime is adapted from the manga series by Hiromu Arakawa, which was published in the manga magazine Monthly Shonen Kangan in 2002. There are 2 brothers named Edward Elric and Alphonse Elric who live happily and until one day their mother dies. By inheriting the talent from their father, who was an alchemist, Ed and Elle tried to bring their mother back to life using alchemist science. However, all the efforts made by Ed and Elle failed and were in vain. As a result of the failed experiment, Elle's body disappeared. Instead, one of Ed's hand was taken to replace the transmutation of Elle's soul into armor. As the time passed, Edward and Alphonse became state alchemists while thinking of ways to restore Alphonse's body. The story presented is quite complicated and intense. There are plot twists and surprise, especially about the past of Ed and Al's father, the origin of the Sorcerer's Stone, and the secrets of the King Bradley. Finally, the first place is Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball is one of anime that has the longest and most intense series. It is a manga by Akira Toriyama that started in 1984 to 1995, which was divided into 42 volumes in the manga series. This anime tells about a boy named Goku who lives alone in the mountains until he meets Bulma, a young and genius girl. Bulma is trying to collect 7 magic balls which she says can grant all wishes. The balls are called Dragon Balls. Perhaps many of you have already known the origins of Goku, who he is and where he comes from. Well, I'll give you an overview if you want to follow the Dragon Ball plot correctly from the beginning to the end. The first one is Dragon Ball series. This series will introduce the main characters Son Goku during his first meeting with Bulma. Then, Goku's adventure with Bulma to find Dragon Ball began. Along with his adventure, Goku has met many friends. One of them is a little girl named Chi-Chi, a girl who will become Goku's wife in the future. In this first series, Goku meets Piccolo and Krillin for the first time. Next, Dragon Ball Z series. This series will discuss the background of Son Goku as Saiyan Nation. Goku, Gohan, Vegeta, Trunks, Karin can turn into Super Saiyan humans. The enemies faced in the series are also much stronger and unique than before. There are 4 sagas in this Dragon Ball Z series, who are Saiya Saga, Frieza Saga, Cell Saga, and Buu Saga. Well, that is the list of anime with the best storyline part 2. Do you have any anime that can also be included in this list? Write them in the comment below. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe if you like this video. Thank you so much for watching and see you guys in the next video. Bye!